today we're actually going to be doing something a bit different, which is actually what I plan on continuing now. I'm going to stats right now, just look at my stats. This is Binding of Isaac. This is not a live recording, this is a pre-recorded clip, and I'm going over it in sunny Vegas. Now basically I'm just going to be doing highlights of what I'm doing, or in this case I'm doing like a 10-minute thing. If the intro was too long for your taste, please feel free to let me know and I'll make it shorter. Now, I just bought this game about 2 days ago and it is addicting. I've been playing it for about 9 hours or so, maybe even more. And I've been streaming it, and I plan on streaming it about an hour or two a day. So hopefully, can get all this stuff, done. I'm planning on streaming a lot more. It's much less weight on my shoulders because it's a lot less editing. These videos will come out maybe once a week or twice a week depending on my mood, and I'm sorry for that, but if you guys really want to see some content, I recommend you guys hop over to my Twitch channel, which I will link in the description. I stream about 4 or 5 a.m. actually 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I go for Maggie on this run, Magdalene. She usually has 4 hearts. Well, she does have 4 hearts. She has minimum speed and she has 2 attack. She also has the Yum Heart, which is basically a unique item where when you press space, it'll give you another heart, but there is a cooldown for that. I'll explain what it is. So it automatically gives me the Yum Heart, as you see. Basically here I'm just showing you that I do use the keyboard and I do not use the mouse, which is what I'm using here. So now I head to the next room, and these orange fires actually hurt you. As you can see, they threw projectiles at me. Now what I want you to take note of, I am not the best player. I started playing 2 days ago, so I don't know a lot about this game, but it's an amazing game. Binding of Isaac Reborn or Rebirth is about to come out sometime around this year or something. I'm not exactly sure, but it's coming eventually. Yeah, I forgot where I was going with that. But so there's another room on the other side of this dungeon. I'm not going directly for the boss yet, which is the room with the skull on it. Alright, yeah, I remember now. What I was saying, don't quote me on anything I say because I am not the best player and I do not know everything about this game. The reason I've been streaming it is because I need help, and there are people actually helping me on the stream, which is very useful. If you want to head over to the chat, there you can actually see. So I used the Heart. It actually gave me 1 heart. These are one of the mobs that are like more of an advanced thing. If you break it, it breaks down into 2 other mobs. This pill, I'm not exactly sure how it helped me. I don't really think it did. So those are one of the sacrifice rooms. You go through it and it takes a heart of damage when you go back as well, and you have a chance of getting something good. In this case, we got something decent. Blue rocks are actually treasure rocks. Sometimes they have bad things, but they also have good things, like these blue soul hearts, which are actually very good. Basically, they're like armor in Minecraft. You don't get them back, but they are easy to take some damage for you. So now we've basically explored the whole thing. By the way, that was an item room. I didn't see what item we got. I might add an annotation after, depending on my mood. So here I try to figure out what the bomb is key means. It doesn't mean use bombs as keys. So now we head onto the boss, which this one, I forgot what it's called. I'll add an annotation with it, and I easily kill it with 3 bombs. One of the bombs was a stud. I kind of messed up. I really like using bombs as easy ways to kill bosses. It makes it much faster and easier. I don't lose as much HP as I would fighting it normally. And you pretty much get to end. There's no real thing, but bad thing about it. But if I'm down to like 2 bombs, I might save it. So we're heading down to Cellar 2. All right. And these are nests. They spawn spiders pretty much whenever they get full or something. So you gotta kill them fast before they start spawning demon children. So I decide not to go down to the room at the bottom for some reason, and I decide to go the other way. And then I unlock these chests. Now the gold chest with the keyhole means it's a lock chest, so I might as well get this key and open it up and see what it is. And it is a sat onion. This means you have faster tiers, which means you basically just shoot projectiles faster. And we defeat that nest, and we get another soul heart, or blue soul heart, whatever it's called. Let me enter the next room. I stupidly blew up the TNT right in front of me, so I lost a little health that I didn't necessarily need to lose. So we got some coins and a troll bomb, and I decide to get the other chest as well. So let's open that up, and then I believe this is, yeah, that was a debuff. That was a range down, which means obviously I don't get to shoot as far as I usually would. So it's less than default now. Let's get the coin. I don't bother going for the last room over there. I use the heart to get an extra heart, and I go right for Pip. This boss name is Pip. I accidentally used up all my bombs because I try to kill with my bombs, I believe, but I derp out while doing it, I believe. Actually, this might not be the run. Those green projectiles that he shoots are actually kind of like, I forgot what it's called, but it's one of those items that are insanely overpowered, but, you know, bosses don't use it as much. So this guy doesn't have that much EXP, it's just kind of tedious to wait for him to come out. But there we go, we get him. So right up there is a demon spawn room. We also had dessert, so it popped up our health. 9 lives, which is the cat. It shrinks you down to 1 heart, but it also gives you 9 lives. The other item, I'm not sure. You know, I'll link you guys to the wiki with all the items, so you guys can kind of figure out what's going on. So I kind of trapped myself there. It was kind of stupid of me. And then the next room, I kind of did this faster than usual, which I was quite proud of myself. Usually I don't get very far in these. And there we go, now we got 2 maggots. I'm not actually sure that's what they're called, but that's what I like to call them, because they kind of look like maggots from fries. Flies, not fries. Oh, am I stupid? Not exactly sure what these are called, but they're mighty annoying. Takes me a while to kill them, and when there's a bunch of them, it's kind of hard to get around them. But if you got a lot of obstacles like rocks and etc., you can really get them. So I only have 2 bombs there. Going over wouldn't be much, and I accidentally lose health. So I didn't take the mom's bra. I switched out for the yummy heart again, because the yum heart is much better than the mom's bra in my opinion, because mom's bra really only slows down everyone in the room for a couple seconds. I'm not actually sure. Alright, so head to the next room. We blow up the TNT. That's just to make it easier to maneuver in the room. I really think it's necessary at that point. I get kind of pissed because I really want to get that skeleton key, or whatever it's called, or that golden key. I think it just... Oh, yeah, that golden key unlocks all the rooms in the current floor, which would have been pretty useful, but we didn't end up getting it because I didn't have the ability to fly over there. There are items that give you the ability to fly and hover and etc. But, you know, I didn't have any of that stuff. So we got a card of justice. Don't recall what it does. So these things throw epicac too. Oh yeah, epicac, that's what it's called, I think. So yeah, these things shoot it. You might want to kill them as fast as you can, just to make sure they don't do anything. And we head to the boss room. Now here is actually very close to the ending. I don't survive this. I have very little experience with this boss. I haven't really done anything with it. We do a little damage, I feel a little better, and I feel a little more confident, and there we go, I die. So I hope you guys like this series, and I hope you guys will come back for more, because this was extremely fun for me, and this whole series is very fun for me. So I hope to God that you guys come back and either watch me on Twitch or continue watching this series, which will come out depending on whenever I really feel like it. I'm sorry.